Hi, I'm Mark from APL, and today I'm going to be showing you how to use Virtuoso with a Dolby Atmos session within Pro Tools using the internal Dolby Atmos renderer. So as you can see in front of me, I have a Dolby Atmos session here, and this is something I've been working on. So we have a whole mix between using beds and objects. Now the things to understand within the internal renderer is to first set up a 7.1.4 pathway, because this is what the re-render allows, and then we can after that insert Virtuoso onto the re-render aux, and I'll take you through those steps. So the first things we need to understand is within our setup section, we have to have our I/O managed effectively. So as you can see in my Dolby Atmos tab, I have the internal renderer selected, I have my bed and I have my objects, and these are all mapped. Then within my buses, I have my own buses, but the important bit is understanding my output stage. So as you can see, I have the external headphones configured as my playback engine, which is great. But what I want to do now is create a 7.1.4 output so that the internal renderer can use a 7.1.4 pathway, and then I can set my re-render up. So what we need to do is we need to create a new path, and this needs to be a 7.1.4 pathway, and we can just call this whatever we like. So I'll use this as 7.1.4. Now as you can see, this has created the 7.1.4 path, and none of this is actually active to any of my output pathway, which is actually what I want. So now over in my monitor path, I want to select my monitor path as my 7.1.4 pathway. So this is now going to have within the internal renderer the option to have my monitoring as 7.1.4, which is great. If I had it on just the regular stereo output, I would only see either 2.0 or binaural, but now I can get everything up to 7.1.4. Now, going back to my I/O section, again, what I want to do is I want to go to the Dolby Atmos tab, and I want to create a custom re-render. And this is one I've made earlier, but what I can do is I can delete this and just show you. So I'm going to create a new 7.1.4 re-render. And in the format section under this, I want to change this to 7.1.4, and I want to make it a live re-render. So now I hit OK, and that is giving me my re-render options. So now I'm going to create a 7.1.4 aux channel and select my 7.1.4 re-render as the input stage. So 7.1.4 aux channel, and I'll call this Virtuoso, because this is where we'll insert Virtuoso into the chain. At this point, before we do anything, you want to change your output to be your regular stereo output, or for me, as you can see, this is my out as external headphones. It'll give me some warning about the fold down, but that's fine. Virtuoso will take care of this after. So now what I want to do is I want to select my input as my 7.1.4 re-render that I've just created. Then on the channel, I want to insert the APL Virtuoso plugin. And as you can see, this takes care of the fold down. So now we have Virtuoso as the live re-render and using the internal Dolby Atmos renderer, we'll be able to change the input configuration in Virtuoso to take a 7.1.4, and now I'll be able to hear the stereo binauralized output. So input configuration, Dolby Atmos 7.1.4. You can change any of the parameters here as you wish, the room presets, the headphones that you're using, the speaker EQ that you want to replicate. But now what I'll do is as I hit play, you'll be able to hear the session, and this is the binauralized version coming through Virtuoso. Some nice easy listening there. So this is how you set up Virtuoso on a Dolby Atmos session in Pro Tools using the internal renderer. Thanks for watching.